I believe you are tired of getting caught in first order block setups. What if I told you that there is a way to confirm your entries with precision? In today's video, I will show you how to combine two powerful tools, which is CRT, the candle range theory, and CISD, change in state of delivery, to validate your order blocks and take your trading game to the next level. Whether you are new to trading or looking to refine your strategy, this approach will help you filter out bad trades and focus on high probability setups. I would like you to stay tuned because at the end of this video, you have a clear and actionable strategy for mastering order blocks using CRT and CISD. Before that, if you are not subscribed to my channel, I would like you to click on the subscription button and also turn on the notification button. An order block represents a specific price zone or price range where institutional traders, which is the big banks and then the hedge funds, where they've placed significant buy or sell orders. I know that these blocks are area of high interest because they often indicate where smart money is accumulating or distributing positions, causing significant movement in the market. And other blocks are closely tied to supply and demands. So if you are trading supply and demands, you can use this approach to also select your demand areas and then your supply areas. So by ICT's definition for order blocks, you know that the order blocks, they are for bullish order block, that is the last bearish or the down candle before a significant upward price movement. And then also for the sell, that is the last up close candle before a significant down movement. So this is what we call an order block. So you can see that before this move to the downside, there was an up move over here. Sorry, there was an up move over here. So it means that this is our order block. By definition, this is order block. So the last up close candle or candles before the down move, that is our order block. You see, so now our job, or as a trader, what you have to do is to select a valid order blocks, because most of the times some of them fails. So we use two main concepts to validate order blocks. So this is taking us to our next lecture. This is the CRT and CISD. Now the CRT is a two candle pattern. I think I have an example over here. You will see that this bullish candle here, the candle has a high, so it has a low and it has a high over here. So now it is said that every candle is a range. Every candle is a range, which is high and low, and these highs and lows are subjected either to be swept or to be broken. So this is the concept of CRT. There are so much videos on it on the YouTube. You can check it out, CRT, then you are good to go. If not to I have an indicator that fishes out all the CRT for you. So I will leave the link in the description box below. You can check it out and then add it to your trading view. So this is CRT. Now CSD forms when there's change in state of delivery. That's the full name, change in state of delivery. Now in some cases I'll be removing the in, so I'll be using CSD. It's the same thing. So that's the change in state of delivery. So now that one too, what it means is that when price taps into a key level and it wants to change direction. So change in state of delivery is simply changing the order flow. If we are buying, it means that it is changing from bullish to bearish or from bearish to bullish. That is the changing state of delivery. So that one, what it means or how it forms is that when the last candle or when the series or consecutive candles tap into a key level and another candle opens and closes below them, that means that CSD has been formed. Now this is a candle. Let's say this is our key level, which is maybe our previous low, sorry, previous high. Now this candle tap into this high and close in this range. So ideally this one is our CRT and this one is our this one. So this candle is our CRT. So now CRT has been formed. Now when this candle opens, it closes below the low of this bullish candle. This means that CSD has formed. That means that we are ready to change in the state of delivery. Now what this candle means that there were a certain number of buyers over here. All these were buys. So now this candle that is closing below that candle means that the sellers that came here were able to drive price from this point to this point. It means that the sellers were more than the buyers. So this indicates that sellers have entered the market. This means that we are about to switch from bullish to bearish. So that's it. So now the next question is, how can we use these two concepts to validate our order block? Now you have to follow 3 or 4 simple steps. The first thing that you have to do is indicate your key level. Now your key level can be a fair value gap. It can also be an order block itself or a breaker block or a previous high or previous low. This is very important. This first step is important because if you don't get the first step, your order block will still fail. It must tap or it must be at a key level. In this case, a fair value gap or an order block. That's what I use. I use fair value gaps and order blocks. So let's get into this exam. Now I have my weekly fair value gap and price was trading into my fair value gap. Before I sell here, the market asked all, I have to see some confirmations that we are ready to reverse. That is, now you can see that the buyers were more over here, so sellers asked to enter into the market, and when sellers enter into the market, there are certain indications and confirmations that will tell us that we are ready to change in the state of delivery. Now let's go to the 4-hour because that's where I'll be using to do the explanations. Let me delete them. Okay, so this is our fair value gap. Now this bullish candle tap into the fair value gap. Now we cannot just sell from here. We have to see some confirmations. Price has to give us some footprint for us to see that okay, we are about to reverse. So as I said, the first thing they have to look for is your key level, which is in this case our fair value gap. So you have to get your key level. Second, now the second thing they have to look for is either CRT or CSD or both. Now I'll explain when to use each of them and the strength of each of them. So as I said, either you go for CRT or CSD or both of them. So let's use this one because this one I'm going to use to teach it. So this candle tap into this fair value gap, and the next candle opened and closed below the low of this bullish candle. Now you can use the body or the wicks. So now we see that we form CSD here because the candle that tap into the fair value gap, the next candle that opened closed below it. So this one is telling us that the sellers that were here were more than the buyers that were here. That's why price was dropped. You understand? So now this is our first confirmation that price is about to what? To reverse. This is in a change of state on delivery. So in this our case, we didn't get any CRT, but we had only CSD. So this means that that candle that tapped into the fair value gap and was closed below is now our order block. So this candle here is our order block. This is our order block. It means that whenever price trades into this order block, we have to sell, or price should sell, or drop. And now we have an indication that this fair value gap is strong enough to reverse price movement. We have some down movement, and then we entered into, or we tap into the order block. We tap into the order block. So now when we tap into the order block, another order block has to form. That is for this one, you can just go to 15-minute time frame and look for your entry, but for the purpose of the video, I'm using 4 hour so that we can get more examples. Understand? So now we are taking this order block as our key level. As I said, the first thing is your key level, so this order block as your key level. Now when price tap into this key level, which is our order block, for you to sell, you have to wait for an order block to form. So what do? You wait for price to tap into order block and wait for either CRT or CSD or both of them to form before you enter, or before you confirm your order block. Now this candle tap into the order block and close above the previous candle. The next one also tap into the order block and close below the closing price of the previous bullish candle. So it means that we have our CRT. So this is our CRT. Our CRT has formed. So now this is our first confirmation. It means that price is having an intent to come down. Now, all right. So now we've gotten our CRT, or our CRT has formed. It means that now we can either sell when we tap into this block, or you wait for CSD to form. That is the candle, this candle that tap into the order block must be closed below. It means that we have to close below this candle before we confirm our CSD. You have to close below this candle before you confirm our CSD. And when this happens, then it means that this order block is confirmed, which is this candle is now regarded as our order block. The first thing to look for is your key level, that is your fair value gap or order block. The next thing is to wait for CSD to form, or CRT and CSD to form. After we close below this candle, now our order block is confirmed. So when price tap into the order block, we can look for sell. So now what happened? Price came down, pull back into the order block, and it dropped. So now where is our order block? Okay, this candle tap into the order block. The next candle close below the candle that tap into the order block. So it means that our CSD has been formed. And as I said, you can use the body or you can use the wicks. Now we close below this candle. It means that our order block has been confirmed. So now this candle is our order block. This whole candle is our order block. So this is order block. So you see how we are following the trend. So with this one, I think this was Monday. So Monday we would have gotten a trade. Tuesday we have gotten a trade. Wednesday we have gotten a trade. Thursday. So this is how you follow. So you can just pick just one pair and study it closely. Now this all candles are order block. This candle, tap into it as a bearish candle, close below. The next candle, which is also bullish, another one was bullish. Now this candle, tap into the order block, close below the previous one. The next candle, close below this candle here. This one, we close below this candle. So it means that this candle is now our order block. So you can either use only CSD or CSD and CRT. When you get the two of them together, that's most probable for you. You understand? So now this candle is our order block. So whenever we tap into this candle, it means that price has to come down. And you can see that you also have a fair value gap inside the order block here. You see, and that's where price tapped. So it means that we're having two key levels here, the order block and then also the fair value gap. So after we tap into this order block, this is a candle that tapped into the order block. What happened? The next candle came and it's closed below this candle. It means that this candle now is our order block. This is our order block. Let me use red for this one. This candle is our order block. So what happened? Price pulled back into the order block and we dropped. You see, now after this one too, another one to form right here. You see that we tap into the order block and this one closed below. The next candle came, tap into the order block, and then it's dropped. Then we came in to pull back into the same order block. What happened? So you can see that in this order block too, this CRT was formed right here. CRT was formed here. The next candle also opened and the next candle also opened and closed below it, which is our CSD. So now our CSD, our order block is confirmed. So we have an order block inside this order block here. Let me use green. Now the next candle opened, we tap into the order block here and we dropped. Now we price encountered a fair value gap here. I think that's the reason why it rallied up and then took out this order block here. So now we are still in the order block, so we can still look for sales. This candle right here formed CRT with this one, and the next one closed below CSD CRT. This is powerful. Now the next candle tap into it, and what happened? Price dropped. Now after the next candle tap into this order block.